But again, thank you all very much. It's a great opportunity for me to be here, so soon after President Obama's visit to Brazil, and to talk about Brazil in this kind of setting. And I think it says a lot about the convening and convoking authority of the Pan American Association. And as we think about the future of this relationship, what's evident is that as Brazil has consolidated its democracy, as it has advanced as a major economic power in the world, as it has shown that it has a successful model for delivering development and social justice, it has become not an emerging power in the world, but an emerged power. A power that is already present, that is already having an impact, and that needs to be understood and listened to. And it also means that the United States and Brazil are encountering each other in different parts of the world and on different themes, where historically we just haven't been present. The most important from our point of view in this visit by President Obama to Brazil is that he traveled to Brazil first. Typically, Brazilian presidents travel to the United States first and are then followed by US presidents traveling to Brazil. President Obama decided that it was important to make a clear statement, not only in terms of where Brazil is today, but also a clear statement of support for the government of President Dilma Rousseff. And by traveling to Brazil before her first 100 days in office, he was offering that kind of support. And to have the first African-American president of the United States meeting with the first woman president of Brazil was a dramatic event. And I think it was understood that way in Brazil, and I think it was understood that way here in the United States, because it highlighted the dynamic nature of our democracies and the degree to which our democratic systems could open themselves to bring in people who historically had been excluded from political activity. And so from a symbolic point of view, this was a remarkable event. We have not only shared interests and shared values, but we have shared challenges. And we have shown that as democracies and markets deliver development, deliver opportunity, and deliver social justice, that we can never be static, that neither our politics nor our economics are status quo. That in fact, they are changing all the time and responding to very different currents in the world and very different currents in our society. And I think in some ways, this is one of the most interesting aspects of our relationship, because we can show how two great democracies living in the same hemisphere can address the fundamental social challenges of the 21st century and do it in a way that's peaceful. And in so doing, we can send a very clear message to other parts of the world that are still struggling with issues of democratic institutions and economic development and how you integrate in a region and how you respond to globalization, because we can show you can be successful.
9, 10, 11% growth rates under Delfim Neto in the military dictatorship. It's good that people to be skeptical. There's no doubt that there's been this tremendous rise and boom and all these positive words. But I have the skepticism, but at the same time, I'm happy to see Brazil portrayed in a different way, because historically it's always been samba and the Christ statue and the bossa nova, carnival, that set of images. And this image of a dynamic, prosperous Brazil is, a different set of things. It comes with its own, caveats. In class, you're good to emphasize. It's smart of you to emphasize that as well.